Well guys, welcome to the very first episode of Making Tracks Adventures for a long time. It has been a while between drinks. I'm in a place that I never thought I was actually going to come back to, which is pretty cool in itself. Things have happened and we're back here. Corrolup, or Marribank as you call it, an abandoned Indigenous mission from way back when, but we're going to take you for a run through it, see some cool history, some dark history, but history nonetheless. But yeah, stick around, follow us around and see some cool stuff. So you got to remember when you see this place and you see these ruins, a lot of it's nearly 120, 130 years old. So none of it is in good condition, apart from a couple of rooms and buildings that they've kind of tried to keep somewhat intact. But not a lot of good happened out here. So back there near the river, there's a lot of unmarked children's graves, which is pretty horrible on its own. But also, so the story goes, that back here when it was operating, they used to get the children to do Indigenous art and they would then sell it off around the world and it would fetch good money. Now, when I was living in Corrolup, the Corrolup Visitor Centre, they actually tracked it down, which is pretty cool. I tracked down all the art itself and yeah, got a lot of it back and know where a lot of it is now, and all the families are kind of involved in it, all the families that are still around. But we'll park up and we'll go have a look and run you through it. Floor's a bit doughy. I don't think I've ever seen more flies in my life than what's buzzing around here at the moment, which generally doesn't mean good news. Something must be dead. I'm smelling it though. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure, man. You know? So rumour has it this place was actually done up again at some stage, and then it was smashed up and kind of destroyed again. But you've got to remember too that a lot of this is original and it's actually in pretty good shape. But yeah, it's sad the way it's ended up. Like, history just gets destroyed like that. But I get it, like some stuff happened here that, you know, probably really shouldn't have happened, and this floor is sketchy. Yeah, a lot of bad stuff happened here too. I mean, look, I suppose some good happened here in a way, but depends who you talk to. Yeah, the corrugated iron's pretty cool. Like I was saying with the flies before, check this out. This is nasty. Look at this. Oh, yeah. This is the old bakery. Old kiln as well. It's pretty cool. But yeah, something nasty in there, I think. Oh, yeah, pretty cool. Now, I don't know what's more eerie or concerning, me walking into a church, or the fact it's this church, but inside it's pretty just eerie. Like I don't really believe in the whole paranormal thing and such, but walking in there's yeah, a feeling, just considering the history of the place. But we'll go on and have a look. Well, waiting for flames. No flames as such yet. Not getting any burning, tingling sensations, but what an eerie joint. I guess this building signifies the whole reason that this place was put here, as you know, as a mission. A lot of A lot of nasties happen to the missions, and this would not be any exception. But yeah, everyone had their ideas of what was right and what was good, and how they thought any of this was right and good's got me buggered. But yeah, this is where it all began. Now, call me crazy, but it almost looks like on some of these old church pews that someone actually still comes here and sits on them, because, that was glass. Look at this, look at that. Looks like a bum mark, doesn't it? What else we got? I don't know. What ones we got? Oh. That one does a little bit. You can look, oh, look at that. That's, oh. Now, no word of lie, you saw me turn this thing around. This is cooked, look at this. That's jeans marks. Look, pocket, line, belt line. There's even the belt divider. Look at that, that is from a pair of jeans. Now, I don't know how long that was sitting like that for, but I'm gonna say that's either pretty old or someone still rocks up here and does the whole holy grail. And there too, look. Now, if Sharon Holse ever sees this video, leave a comment. That'd be pretty cool. It is pretty cool. I was just rummaging around here, found a paintbrush. And what I reckon would have been a pot of ointment, maybe? I don't know. It's got no markings on the back of it, but yeah, I don't know. Pretty cool. The stuff you find, eh? Yeah. Oh, stop it. The sacrificial beer in the church, I don't reckon that's beer. Not going to test it. Not testing it. That was beer though. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's go have a look. Just check the old heater out from back in the day. This is pretty cool. Have a look. Our 44-gallon drum. Yeah, pretty cool. Now this is a school classroom, I guess you'd call it. This is where all the artwork was done. So all that artwork that was taken from here and sold off overseas and all that sort of stuff, which has become such a sore point around the place. Basically, kids are exploited to do art, to send it off to make some money. And SAC, which is Southern Aboriginal Corporation, is actually responsible for looking after the place and building it up. They've done a pretty good job, really, because it was in a pretty bad way. But you can see some of the artwork is still on the walls. So there was a beginning of a painting there. We've got some mountains or some hills. And clouds or the Kimberley or, well, it's trees, so maybe the Kimberley, red dirt. Yeah, this was the classroom. So you can always tell when someone's in charge, because they generally have the nicest house of the lot. So this here seems to be the nicest, most intact, and I guess it's the most modern one as well. A little cottage. But it's actually got like windows that aren't even broken in it, which is really surprises me. But we'll go and have a look. So yeah, this is definitely the nicest house of the lot. Like we've still got windows, people. We've still got windowage. Yeah, actually we've got more than one window. It's like, we've all got windows in them. Stop it. That's pretty cool. Let's have a look. We've got some rooms here. Heebie-jeebies. I don't know. Oh my God, is that lino? Stop it. Wow. The nice high wooden ceilings. The old fly screen topper in them. Something sketchy about abandoned places and closed doors. Oh, we've got a family of birds in here. Oh, how cool is that? Yeah, wow. And a nest. Yeah, that's awesome. Just flying around in circles. I think the poor buggers can actually get out. Let's have a look. See if we can open a window for them so they can actually get out. Oh, how's that? Can we open it? There we go. They can actually get out now. Poor buggers. That's cool. Look at that. Babies in the nest. There's not much left of these, some of these kitchens and stuff in some of these houses, but like, the rest of the work's really cool. Like, they've redone all the tiles. It must have been pretty fancy once they rebuilt them all. But yeah, some of these you could even rebuild and live in them again. Not that I want to, but that's pretty cool. Oh, she's looking pretty sad. This was all standing up last time I was out here. So it's either been pushed over by wind or someone's come out here and knocked it over. And white ants by the looks of it. Look at this, all the old paperwork. Look at that. Wow. That must be all asbestos too, probably. Look at the old stove. Get around it. Hey. It's a bloody good bench too. Yeah, someone's definitely been out here and cleaned up. This was all full of rubbish last time. Look at that, all corrugated iron. Just imagine how old this is, can't you? So as I was saying, some places are better than others along here. Ones we're going to go to now are pretty rough. They're probably the roughest ones on the, and probably the oldest actually, the oldest buildings here. But they are pretty bad. Probably not even safe enough to walk through. But we'll have a look. We'll see how we go. So yeah, this thing's pretty rough. I don't know whether it's because there was someone they didn't like here or some bad stuff happened. It was at the end of the property, which is generally where the nasty stuff happens, but this one you'll be really careful walking into because it's rough. Let me show you. So she's pretty cooked. Oh, look at that. Big spidey. Alright, let's have a look. Ooh. Oh. Wow. Yeah, she's not healthy. Yeah, it's literally coming down around us, this one. It's I don't think I've actually really been through this one much, to be honest. Got an old bathroom. Oh, we've got a newspaper here. What date's on the newspaper? Let's have a look. What have we got? 2007. 2007 on the newspaper there. Cogent up. It's pretty cool. Love these old houses, eh? The bathrooms are like a whole another 10, 15 degrees cooler. I can't believe how buggered this place is. She's not good. What's the kitchen? Oh, look at the wall bowing. Wow, look at that. Whole wall's caving in. We probably shouldn't be in here. Oh, the flies, it's just insane. The flies in these buildings is unbelievable. I can't get my head around it. I've never seen so many flies in my life. I don't know if it's just because it's hot outside or what, but far out. Whew. Nothing dead because there's no smell, but we can hear them, but they're everywhere. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see them or not, but look at that. Yeah, wow. I seen a dead snake somewhere. I think it's a snake. Let's see if I can find it again and show you. Where was he? Oh, there we go. What's this? Snake or a bird? Let's have a look. I reckon it's snake. Yeah, I'm going to say snake. It's amazing the punishment that these buildings have taken, and yet they're still standing. I'm not sure if today's standards of buildings will withstand the damage these things have taken. You see we're standing up. I actually grew up in a house like this. In Jupiter Street in Carlisle for all you Perthians, but it definitely wasn't this bad. There's a bloke who had a lot to do with the Codger Place in Corrolup. I don't remember his name, but he stayed in here. There's actually photos online of him staying in here. I can't remember what his name was, but what the hell is that? But let me show you how bad it is. Basically, wall, 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 floor, 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 no floor. Not sure if it was cut out or whoa, or not, but there is no floor. Yeah. Like I said, some of these buildings are definitely worse than others. Oh, that's pretty sketchy. There's some old newspapers here. So that was put there. When the floor was put down, let's have a look. There's no dates on it. But the fact that it's got Ian Redpath, Bill Laurie, and Ian Chappell in it. Ian Chappell, Greg Chappell, Alan Border, Doug Walters, Rod Marsh, Ashley Mallett, Jeff Thompson. That proves how old this is. That's pretty cool. That may come home with me. But yeah, that's cool. So yeah, those buildings are pretty well buggered. As I was saying in there, I'm trying to remember the guy's Dr. Someone, but he stayed in that one when they were rebuilding it and doing all the studies out here and that sort of stuff. It's certainly not livable now. You wouldn't put your dog in his worst maintenance. It's pretty well buggered. It would have been pretty interesting, not I won't say pretty cool, it would have been pretty cool, but pretty interesting to see what it was like back in its day. It's a pretty big settlement really. But we'll go across now to the old general store. There's like a meat hanging room as well, and also a couple of houses. We'll go have a look. And the general museum area. And there's something really sketchy there that's been there the last 3 times I've been there, but you'll have to wait and find out. Yeah, sketchy. This is my favourite room in the whole place. This is basically the old general store of the Mission. Mission wouldn't have survived without this room here. So the general public would walk, not the general public, but the people of the Mission would walk in through here. This would be your serving area. And a shopkeeper would grab the things off the shelves over here that you wanted. But I found this. It's probably the saddest thing I've ever seen. Little doll's dress that a kid would have played with way back when. Homemade job. But yeah, pretty sad. But we'll go for a walk through and have a look. Some cool Jarrows and stuff I want to show you as well. Let's go for a walk and have a look. Oop. Now I was telling you about the Jarrow roofs. Have a look at that. That is the most impressive Jarrow eye I've ever seen. Tell you what, I don't mind the prices of back in the day because the old Arnott's biscuits, mate, were $1.80. Check this out. $1.80 for Bickies. Oh, she's fallen into a bit of disrepair, the old girl. Look at it. Oh, that's not the kind of welcome I'm looking for. Nice. You can almost imagine the kids out there playing, kicking a footy, and yeah, bloody sad. I tell ya, let's have a look inside, eh? It's funny, these old beds here, I can remember as a kid at my nana's house in a sleep out. We had one of these. The old sleep outs, the back of the old houses. That's what we slept on. They were great. Look at these big thick concrete walls. Look at that. Spiderwebs everywhere. Yeah, wow. Oh, this is the laundry or the kitchen. The door's seen better days. Oh, here's the old laundry and wash tubs. I reckon hand wash back then? Oh no, must have been. Oh, there you go. The old bath. How good's that? The old basin, look at that. Oh, check out the artwork, how good's that? Look at that. I didn't quite make that out, but it's a person. Yeah, wow, I can't get close enough. The detail on that is unbelievable. Wow. I reckon you'll find, I don't know if you can see it from here, but behind that paint, you can see outlines of more artwork too. Look at that. It's a shame that was painted over. You can see it. Oh well. That's what I mean. Once history's gone, guys, it's gone. Sadly. Look at this. Oh, the old mattress. I tell you what, if anyone that slept on one of these, you can agree, there's not a better night's sleep than sleep on one of them. Now, because it's about 500 degrees outside, this is probably my favourite room at the moment. I reckon this was an old meat hanging room. Now, I say that because, I'll show you. So, the old meat hooks in the roof. That's, I could be wrong, I mean, you'll never know I guess, but I reckon this is where they used to hang all the old meat. Personally. But yes, happy to be proven wrong. If anyone has any, God, it must be 15 degrees cooler in here. You go to sleep in the concrete area, I tell you. Absolutely beautiful. So this end of town is probably a bit more run down the other end of town. I don't know if it's more modern. It looks more modern. It's like this whole bum ends building blown out and stuff. It's pretty cool. Scarifier. There's an old horse-drawn wagon sitting there too. Yeah. So they seem to be doing something out here. I'm not sure whether they're rebuilding it or just trying to clean it up or not, but it's yeah, it's looking pretty good. But there's pretty sure that's the old cemetery gardens. Not sure. Wrote that back in 2022, back in the day. So that was Marribank, Cherry Tree Pool. Corrolup has about 1,000 different names. Yeah, that's it. You've seen it. If you ever get a chance, I'm not going to tell you where it is, but you can do a bit of research and find it yourself. Just be respectful. Anything that's there, leave it there. It all comes with bad jujus. So, yeah, enjoy it.